Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hypercraft, and today we're actually over by this hut, the memorial hut to many sad demises of False and Lap. It's where me and Lapis Laurie came and tried to kill the Wither, and that just failed completely. But the main reason I came over here was I was showing the way for Joe the pirate, who's over here, who I don't think we've actually seen in a Hypercraft episode just yet. But I was showing him where the kind of area to dig in the sand is. And this is kind of it. I'm not quite sure who came in last. I think it was Wolf. I think he was the one that comes over here to dig up some sand and that. And there is actually some sandstone and some extra tools and things, which is pretty handy. But I don't actually come over here very often, so I think I'm actually going to stick around here for a little bit myself as well. Dig up some sand, collect some stuff. Because I don't really use sand all that much or sandstone all that much in my builds, and it's kind of something I plan to add a little bit more to, because smooth sandstone, not particularly this one, but smooth sandstone is pretty cool, and actually, to be honest, his pick is kind of crazy. So anyway, we're going to hang around here for a bit, and then we're going to head to my base and get on with some stuff. So the first thing we're going to get on with this episode is going to be the tree farm. Now, I know the last episode, I think I may have said something about this, I may have done this kind of stuff, but to be honest, that's not really going to work too well. So, I did try something else, but again, it's kind of a bit of a pain. Kind of isn't working exactly to plan. I'm not sure whether or not I want to make the ceiling taller and have it kind of like that. I'm actually thinking about what the hell is above this. I'm not sure if there is anything built up there just yet. We could have an area on this floor where it's open here, and you can see the tree farm. I think that might be quite nice, actually, thinking about it just now, to have kind of a very open area, and you'll see the leaves come through, and we'll just have, you know, a stripe of I suppose half slabs, I think, just where the height level for the trees are, just so like we aren't getting any super crazy trees. I'm not quite sure how that works with the new ones, the oak and the Acacia. I always say that wrong. But anyway, yeah, I think that'll be good, actually. Yeah, if we can do that, I think that'll look pretty sweet. So anyway, we're actually gonna dig up this floor. Oh, that floor up there, and yeah, we're gonna get started. Okay, so I was just down there, and I decided that I actually need some more birch, and I came up here and we've got some slimes. So I kind of want to show you what happens when I hit the slime. My textures have just gone completely weird, and look, it turned into a white box. Like, what the hell? Why are you white boxes underneath? Maybe that's their true form. They are, in fact, white cubes. That is what they are. Look at it. It's white. It's got like no texture at all. It's very odd. I really need to sort out my texture pack. I don't know why, but when I added the one for the ladies UHC, I think the other one might die down there from fall damage. Anyway, when I added the texture pack for the ladies UHC live stream, which was St. Patrick's Day themed, and we had like tons of clover patches everywhere, I don't know, for some reason that is kept on this texture pack, which is Faithful 32, and for some reason I just don't know why, but you know, but maybe it's because they didn't have a texture before. Maybe they just had the default. I'm really not sure, but either way, it's very, very strange. But the slimes, that did not happen before, so I have no idea what happened there. So I have been working on the tree farm a little bit more, and I'm really liking the idea I have at the moment. I have been thinking about this massive room I've got here, because it is a fairly big room. I mean, if you compare it to that, it's a bit smaller. It's not exactly the same size as this, but it is still quite a huge room. And most of it was cut out because it was a ravine, which is very, very helpful indeed. And yeah, so I'm kind of planning to maybe have an area like this, because I really like the size of this room. I really want to kind of show it and make it kind of look really grand. And stuffing a load of trees in it is really going to make it like really cramped and make it look a lot smaller than it is, and just, it's not very practical. So my plan right now is to cut out these areas either side. I'm hoping I have space that side. I'm pretty sure this could be an issue. I think if it is, oh, there is like a gap there, which does go into it, which is a bit scary. I'm hoping it's not going to be too much of an issue. I'm like stuck in a block here, but whatever. We'll jump back down again. Very strange. These guys just keep wanting to come in here and look at what I'm doing, but you have to wait. You have to wait. One of them has already been in here, because if you look down here, this is kind of where I plan to put the acacia wood and the oak, the dark oak, and any other new trees if they're ever added to Minecraft, which would be kind of crazy. There's already quite a few trees, but I'm going to have this large area down here just for that, because it is kind of already dug out a little bit here, and it is a lava level, so I need to kind of be a little bit careful with it. But I'm thinking that if I kind of leave this till last, kind of see how I plan out the rest of it up here, and then once I've done that, I think starting on that room may be a good idea. And then I'll have every single tree. So I'm going to have spruce and oak on this side, and on this side we're going to have birch and jungle, and then the other two in there, and I'm pretty sure that's every tree there is in Minecraft. There are 6 trees in Minecraft, right? 2, 4, 6. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, that's pretty embarrassing. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. Might change up this front a little bit. It's kind of not very symmetrical. Maybe I'll just have it all oak. I'm not quite sure just yet, but really liking how it's looking. And I'll give you guys an update when I'm started on this a little bit. So I am back in the tree farm. It is the next day, and I came back on, and I'd completely forgotten that I actually got quite a bit done yesterday. I do still need to collect some more jungle wood. I keep running out of wood, mostly jungle wood, because it is a bit more of a pain. As you can see, the other 3 trees have grown. There was one of them that had grown, but I did chop it down, so I have got a little bit of jungle wood. I've actually got 21 in here. I can definitely go up and finish that off. But yeah, so I'm kind of thinking whether or not I should make that taller. I don't think I need to. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue, and since I have this tree farm here easily accessible, I will be able to come in and chop down trees whenever I feel like it. And as you can see, they grow quite quickly, especially the oak. As a lot of people know, they grow super quick, and these are obviously going to go back quite a bit more. They're not actually too far back at the moment. I can only fit 3, 6, 7 on each side at the moment, but I'm super happy with how it's looking. I really like this kind of thing where it goes all the way around like that. I'm not sure whether or not I'll change up this glass. I kind of like it. Makes it a little bit different rather than having another strip of wood all the way along there, since there is a strip of wood just underneath it. And it doesn't kind of go all the way around. It misses this wall here. Don't think I want to make this wall any shorter, like put blocks here. I like having the extra room there, and also being able to kind of see both sides of this wall, because I do really like the red, orange and yellow clay. It looks pretty cool. And also this room here I've started digging out, and I've had an idea for this. There will be a staircase here in the middle, maybe a little bit wider than this, a little bit wider than 2, probably about this width here, and down there we'll obviously have the 2 new trees, the acacia and the dark oak, and then around the outside we'll have kind of a pathway higher up where we can walk around on maybe this level. So we'd go around this way, and we can go around the tree farm looking at it from every angle, and probably maybe have like a wheat farm or a carrot farm, or things that I don't really particularly need but kind of work with the tree idea. And I think that'll look pretty cool. I better put a torch there just in case anything spawns. Trying to make this area as safe as possible, even though we do literally have areas where they can get in here, so I'm going to block them off a little bit for now, just to be on the safe side. And I'm pretty happy with how it's going at the moment, so we're actually just going to continue with this. And I'm probably not going to get it all done this episode. It's taken way longer than I expected, but I'm super happy with it, and yeah, hope you guys like it. Okay, so taking way longer than I anticipated still. I have been working on the roof design a little bit, and I figured out that actually I have quite a lot of space up there, so I thought I'd kind of have another kind of little viewing platform. This kind of here is a bit of a viewing platform, also means that you can go from one side to the other when I've made the rooms up there. so it's not too much of an issue. We already have the skeleton farm up there on that level. I'm not quite sure if there's anything else on that level. Probably not. I think the skeleton farm's opposite there, but that will mean that I can go all the way around rather than having to go back and forth when it stops here and here. That is not particularly helpful. So yeah, I'm probably going to put some fence up there or some bars or something to stop people from kind of just jumping over, make it a bit more safe, like, you know, you would in real life. You'd have like a safety bar there. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So if I actually head up here, there isn't really a way up as of yet. We can use this ladder here. But I kind of need to sort out these ladders because I've got these ladders here and here, all the way around the circle. But to be honest, it's not really a practical way of getting around. And yeah, I mean, I use my ender pearl most of the time. We actually wanted to get off of that level. So what we can do actually is head back down to here and see kind of how this path will work. It means that all of this will be half slabs at some point. I haven't quite done the floor here yet. But it means you can walk around here and yeah, you can see down, which will be quite nice. And also, there will also be another way kind of up here, probably like a lift or something there, maybe some vines or something, where you can come up to this level. This bit here obviously isn't done, but it means you can kind of actually see through here and maybe actually put clear glass in the middle. Could be quite nice. It's quite nice to kind of have this kind of almost symmetrical design. Symmetrical is not the right word. What is it? Mirrored effect is the word I'm looking for. So looking up and down, I mean, they're not completely mirrored. The blocks aren't exactly the same, but the stripe design is very much the same, and this will have 2 blocks of glass, and I think that'll look pretty cool. So actually I'm going to have to end it here because this episode has taken way longer than it usually does, and I mean, to be honest, for you guys, maybe it doesn't seem like I've done an awful lot of work, but for me, it has taken forever. And just, I'm going to get a lot done before the next episode so that I'm not kind of just spending the whole of the next episode on this as well, because that won't be particularly fun. Anyway, let me know what you think of my design so far. I am super happy with it, and I really like the fact that I've got, you know, some stone bricks here and here again, kind of bringing it back down so that it's not too crazy. But as you can see, my base is already pretty crazy in here. Just everything, just colour everywhere. And yeah, anyway, so thank you very much for watching this episode. Be sure to let me know what you think, and I shall catch you next time. See ya!